All right, so this is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is Diddy needs to give feds a big name celebrity. Diddy will try to end things, let's say, like he did in 1991. We're probably going to have to tiptoe around a couple of things, most likely based off the title. This is coming from the channel, The Art of the Dialogue. Let's check it out. This is going to get flagged.
My guy, Gene Deal, we got a lot to get into, man. I guess we could start with Diddy being put on watch. How you feel about that?
Man, watch, you know, it's the #1 cause of death statistically in the prison system.
Okay.
In order for him to get on watch, he just can't say, I'm gonna commit, you know, that helps. But he has to go through he has to have a psych evaluation. He has to, the correction officer, they had to monitor him and see what he has, you know, we've been doing. Has he been crying all night? You know, those are some of the criterias. Mm-hmm. You know, saying that you're gonna commit crying all night, doing some kind of self-mutilation or trying to harm yourself, because everybody think because you were on watch, you're in a good situation.
Here's the thing, guys. When it comes to this right here, I'm going to kind of add some insight to this conversation. What he's saying is definitely true. Right? It makes all the sense in the world. But in this scenario, Epstein happened. If you guys could read through the lines here, right? Being that he's so high profile, being that everyone is basically talking about him and all these other things, right? That just means really. They're going to put him on that watch list, bro. Basically, he's going to be there because what's left? You get what I'm saying here, guys? So there's a little bit more than just all of what he's saying. There's another element to this here.
Once they put you in watch, bro, you got to go to a cell, like a padded cell, by yourself with very little or no clothes on.
It's called a turtle suit.
You understand what I'm saying? So that watch. When I heard it didn't. I wasn't surprised. You know, somebody who lived in mansions, travel all over the world, somebody who could go into any hotel, have any and everything at his beck and call. Now he's in a room that's a 10 by 10, if that, a cell, bruh. If he was going to commit and he was on the outside doing those city college days, just imagine what he's going to do or try to do while he's in prison and he don't have his cell phone, he don't have no maids. You understand? The correction officers who's making about 40, 50,000, or, you know, if you're starting, right. You know, cussing them out, telling them all kinds of shit. And the inmates, everybody talking crazy to him because what think they
know, right? Allegedly,
he might think it's better off to commit than to be in a situation like that, bro.
I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, he's kind of right in this instance here. He has been living in the lap of luxury for the most part his entire life. Guys, you know who his father was, guys? Yeah, he's been living in that since he's known life. Now to see himself in a situation like this, yeah, things are dire for him. Right? In fact, so would it surprise me if he has attempted this? Not really. It wouldn't surprise me at all, bro.
It might be better off to commit to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. I believe your life don't belong to you. Your life belongs to God and the people around you that you take care of and do what you need to do as a man. But him saying that, them putting him on watch.
Okay, guys, really quickly, that is a flagged word on YouTube, so that cannot be in this video when I post it.
I could see that, man, but that ain't a good situation for nobody. You see what happened to Jeffrey Epstein?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He was on watch, right? Who was watching him while he was committing? And that's crazy, man. So, I don't have no feelings about it, man. You know, cause I'm the type of dude. Yo, if somebody want to play self, let them. Always been a part.
And what's crazy is that I am very similar. It's just like, bro, if you want to hurt every single person in your family, if that's what you want to do, I don't know what else to say to that, bro. Like, I mean, I'm gonna look at you like complete filth, right? So once you go ahead and do that, you're basically like you're one of the worst people that has ever lived on life, basically, in my head at least, bro. Like people invested in you. You're better than that, completely. All right, your parents raised you to the best of their ability, and your response is to end things in a way that is absolutely crazy. Right? Nah. I will literally never say your name again.
I always been like, yo, if somebody want to commit, and I know people gonna get mad at me for saying, I'm gonna let them do it. I said it when City College, after all those kids had died. You understand? He was told that, yo, if we don't do something with these doors, that somebody was gonna die. And those kids run down the steps and they get trapped because Jessica Rosenberg or Rosenblum locked the doors on them. And 9 kids end up dead. 9 people end up dead. I don't believe he was going to take his life because of the kids ended up dead. He was going to take his life because he thought that he was going to lose everything.
Right.
With Andre Harrell up at Uptown Records.
Oh, that's valid.
That's why he was going to take his life.
That's valid.
And if you that weak, then I guess you don't need to be here.
Wow. Okay, he's a little bit more harsher. He's a lot harsher than I, right? I would try to talk people out of it all day long, but I'm telling you, once you do it, you're done.
Yo, cause Puff always had a problem of listening to people that he thought that was less than him.
Okay.
And now he got to listen to people that got power over him, but never had as much as he had. He's going to have a big problem in the prison system. He's going to have a real big problem in the prison system, bro.
It's not even just him, though. Like, it's a lot of super rich people who are, like, thoroughly confused when police officers try to say anything to them in general. It's just like, how dare you? Like, you failed at life. Look at me. That's the mentality that a lot of these, millionaires and billionaires have.
And
in
having
general.
to listen to those CEOs and having to listen to everybody that got more power than him now.
Right.
From a person that had all the power in the world that we thought. Now, seem like the tables is turning.
Mm-hmm.
If these people have it this their way, he's gonna be spending the rest of his life in the prison system. He better hope that they want to make a deal, but I don't think so.
Nah, they're not making any deal.
They want somebody else.
Nah, bro. I mean, yeah, that's valid. Like, if he can come up with another name, right, potentially they can get some type of deal. He's going to be in jail for the rest of his life, though. That's just how that most likely is going to work here, right? But think about it. They don't want anything else but some information. That's the reality. He's already come up with like multiple $50 million bail and bond packages they've completely turned down, right? This is now too big for them to look lenient, basically, guys, right? But I will go ahead and say this really quickly. I definitely think that he should not be tried in Manhattan, right? Not there. I think he should be tried somewhere else. I'm not trying to let this man go, right? But the track record is not very good there, guys. Like, everything looks super political, at least the way they're setting it up. The judge specifically, like, this is going to be crazy. There's nothing that he can offer unless it's some other people, right? There's nothing that he can offer that would help his case with that judge.
You better hope. And he got something to offer them. Even if he got something to offer him, you got to realize, bro, like, you got drug kingpins, you got drug dealers, you got people who make deals, there's murders, and they make a deal and they still get 25, 30 years in the feds.
Mm-hmm.
He's about 55 years old. If he do 15 years, that's 70 years when he come out, he's 70 years old. He may not want to live like that. And then what he coming out to at 70 years old? He'll still have probably a little money to do something, but not to do nothing. So that's what he looking at, bro. What people don't understand is the federal guidelines is so different from the state. You need one person, I said this 1,000 times, for that trafficking thing, you need one person. That victim, and then you got the people who is going to testify that he paid to come across the state lines. Now, those are federal rules and regulations. That you can't bring somebody across state lines, whether they willing or want to, but you paying them to have, you know what I'm saying, with your girl, one of the friends, whether they willing or not. You can't do that. That's a part of the law. They said he broke the law. So that part of the law will get you, I think, 15 to 25 years in jail.
Just that.
They already have the victims, alleged victims. They already got the alleged workers on that one charge.
Yes.
So they should have been trying to make a deal long time ago. Yo, listen here, man, we'll take this 15, and then maybe, in the feds, you got to do 85%. 85% of that, he could probably just do 12. You understand what I'm saying? Then go to a halfway house, and then he ain't never been in prison before, but he could probably go to halfway house, be released in probably 7 or 8 years, get on parole. So they should have been making deals and trying to work that stuff out, man, but it is what it is.
The thing about it is, though, he did try to turn himself in, right? But because it's New York, right? Again, I'm not trying to sit here and stand up for this absolute monster. That's not happening here, right? But it needed to become political, right? They basically needed the court of public opinion to basically step in to the situation. So this is the reason why they raided the hotel room, right? That's why they did that. Did they have to? No. He literally went from his residence to the hotel to literally turn himself in the morning. That was the overall plan. This is directly from his lawyer, right? So, yeah, they knew he was there. He was turning himself in, but they had to make a show of it. That's what this was, bro. Right? The court of public opinion is extremely important in cases like this, right?
But what kind of deal do you think he'll be offered? Because he got to have some kind of information, right, to get a deal, right? He got to tell on somebody.
He'll take anything to give him less time, bro. You got to realize he not gonna get less than 15 unless he give up somebody. It got to be something they really, really want from him, bro. He had to have somebody they really, really want. Because they're not going to blow this case like that.
No.
It's crazy.
It's valid. Super valid.
If you look at it, he has to either come to them with some information, him and his lawyers, and they have to agree to that. And he got to put something together real soon because they're not playing with him. He has to put something together real soon and say, yo, listen to me. I know this, I know that. It's way bigger than Diddy. He got to do a Nino Brown. This is way bigger than Diddy. And if you take this, I'll testify to you. I'll show you where they did it, how they did it. And I just want to be free. Put me in a camp or somewhere for a few years. Because the Fed's still gonna want some time. It's very few times that even if you snitch, that you don't do no time with the feds. No matter what the circumstances is, they gonna want some time.
All right, guys. Ooh, Gene Deal. A lot of information here. Right? Do I believe what he's saying here? I think I kind of do. Like how he basically structured his argument. His argument is extremely viable, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, he's for the first time he's experiencing someone who is way broker than he is, telling him what to do on a daily basis. Like that's a lot, I'm sure, for him to deal with. Like specifically the type of person that he's basically portraying himself as. Yeah, that'd be crazy. How could he deal with that? He's 50 years old. If he gets a minimum of 15 years, he'll be getting out when he's 70. That's probably not what he wants to do in life, right? Pretty sure he wants to age gracefully, but he can't, obviously, right? So what's left for him to do? The worst thing he can possibly do, right? And that would basically be ending it all, right? Yeah, makes sense. Makes all sense in the world, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that he is on that watch list basically because of these issues, or do you think it's just because they don't really want the Epstein situation to happen again? Super powerful guy. He's basically being bent over right now, and this is too much for him to deal with, right? Or may not be, right? But either way, I'm done. I can't do it. No, we're not gonna do that. But all right, guys, listen. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.